Well, Dr. Joe's work has been amazing for me in my life. And I think that I came to find Dr. Joe because it was the perfect material that I needed to pass a test. It was like the material before the test. Because I went to a workshop in Tampa in 2017, I think. And then in November of that 2017, I had a really, really bad accident. And in this accident changed my life completely. I fell from the height of a fourth floor. And really no one survived falling from a fourth floor. And I survived and I hit an empty cement pool. And when I hit that empty cement pool, it was kind of dying and going back to life. But in that moment, I broke my whole spine. So I broke my whole spine and my leg shattered into pieces. And I woke up the next day in the hospital with the news by the doctor that they needed to cut my leg and that I will never walk again because the damage on my broken spine was so bad. And not just that, but it was everything at the same time because by that time I was 10 days away from moving to South Africa to marry my fiancé there. At that moment, I was 3 months pregnant and I have sold everything in Costa Rica, which is my home country, to move to South Africa, and I have put a lot of money into moving to South Africa, and I was just 10 days away to start a new life. So for me, it was really like things that dramatically changed. And also because I was moving to South Africa, I had canceled my insurance in Costa Rica, so I was left like $200,000 in debt, and it was a very challenging experience at that moment because, see, when I woke up from the anesthesia, the doctor found a way to find a surgeon that will reconstruct my leg in titanium to see if that worked, to not have to cut the leg. And then they said they were going to put me in a surgery that I had 80% chances of dying. But if I survive, I could have a chance to walk. So I went ahead and took that surgery, and when I woke up, my fiancé broke up with me and said that, you know, this relationship is not good for me anymore. I'm like, we're then 10 days away from going to South Africa to marry you. You know, I just lost our unborn child. So for me, it was like very challenging because I was like totally broken. I was spiritually broken, emotionally broken, financially broken, heartbroken, and physically broken. So it's like I didn't even know what pain to focus. If the pain that I was broken in pieces or the pain that I was now $200,000 in debt and responsible for 2 kids and a mortgage and everything, or that the man that I love left me, or that I lost my unborn baby. Like, I just didn't know. I was so desperate. But one thing that I had in all the time was time, because I couldn't move. I was in a bed and I couldn't do anything. So then I'm like, well, this is the time to see if everything that I learned worked. For me, it was very important because when the doctor said, well, if you do a lot of work, you may be able to walk in 2 years. And I remember me saying, no way. Like, I know, I heard Dr. Joe, I went to his workshop, and this is not happening to me. So I started doing the meditations, I started doing the work. I just did everything as he said to do. I remember he did in Tampa one that is called the manifestation meditation, and I started doing that, and I started visualizing that, and I started surrounding myself and putting all the pictures around me, all the feelings and emotions of what I wanted to feel, of why I wanted to walk again. And I started doing the morning meditation, the evening meditation, the turning into new potentials. Like, I just had them all. And I was doing them all day long. I was like meditating all day long. I was just living in that space where I could walk, where I could do everything. And I had a lot of support from the Dr. Joe group too, the community, which was amazing. The most beautiful, loving community of all times. And yeah, so doing that work, doing Dr. Joe's work, I went from the doctors telling me that I wouldn't walk again to then, oh, you may walk in 2 years, to me being able to walk again in just 8 weeks. So I basically went from 2 years that was like that to 8 weeks that I was walking again. And not just that, because that's just the physical part, but I was able to overcome losing my child, like losing my fiance. I was able to overcome my financial situation in a really, really fast time. And after that, like, I've been creating so much love and happiness and joy and service and helping other people. Like, it's just been an amazing life. And what I think is that this work works if you're trying to heal a condition, or if you're trying to manifest money or manifest purpose, or manifest, I just manifested the man of my dreams. Now, finally, 2 years after, I manifested the love of my life. And I'm very happy, like I'm totally in love with life. And I think that this work, basically what has helped me is to fall in love with life. And from that space, to be able to create and manifest and to grab from that intelligent consciousness everything that I want to be reflected back to me. And I just kind of got that, and I am forever, forever, forever grateful and thankful to Dr. Joe, because he's the real deal. I really hope that I can help a lot of people know that if you do this work in a constant way, if you keep doing it, like even if you think this doesn't work, keep doing it. Oh, I'm tired, keep doing it. Oh, this never won't, keep doing it. It will never work for me, keep doing it. Just like go back, just go back. As Dr. Joe says, it's like a dog being trained. Go back, go back, go back, go back, and go back until you have become a total different person. And for me, that's the most important thing, is that keep doing it, keep doing it, keep going until you have totally crossed the river and you have totally become another person, and you have broke the habit of being yourself, as he said. Then you can become supernatural.